Another February day with very mild temperatures. Let's see what we're looking at as we begin sloping down. You know, we hit the hump today on Wednesday, sloping down toward the weekend. Ray, how are we looking?
Well, as we slope down, our temperatures are going to slope up. So we are going to see near record temperatures into the day tomorrow. We're still quite warm at this point. 40 degrees right now in Pittsburgh, and normally a high temperature for the afternoon would be 38. So we're still well warmer than average. 39 in Butler, 42 Beaver, 34 Greensburg, 45 in Morgantown. But tomorrow, those high temperatures are looking to be more so in the mid 60s. And I would not be surprised if south of I-70 we get maybe a 70-degree reading or two. So some very warm temperatures there. We're looking at 65 in Pittsburgh. The record is 68. That was set first in 1925 and tied in 2001. So it's been a good 22 years since we've seen temperatures as high as 68, and we're going to get real close to that tomorrow. So we're certainly bringing that February spice to the forecast tomorrow. But when you have a warm front lifting in, typically it has some rain ahead of it, and that's just starting to line up to our south and to our west, and that's going to overspread the area here as the night continues. Now, a good chunk of this rain is going to be found up north of Pittsburgh, so over the coming hours, we're going to see that push through Pittsburgh, and then by morning, by daybreak, we're going to see a lot of this rain up to the north, and we'll be waiting for the low pressure center and the cold front to start swinging through. But as this is coming in, the warm air is going to get followed up by some pretty gusty winds. We're talking 40 to 50 mile per hour wind gusts with this, especially as we get later into the afternoon and into the evening as we get closer to that low cutting in here. Temperatures will drop on the backside as those winds come in from the south, and we'll certainly see a chillier setup as we start the weekend, but it's right back to the warm stuff into next week. So there are several warm days coming up. I was mentioning the winds. There is a wind advisory as a result of those 40 to 50 mile per hour wind gusts. The National Weather Service issues these advisories when there is that potential for a 50 mile per hour wind gust, and this includes the whole entire area, and this runs from 11 o'clock tomorrow morning until 7 a.m. Friday morning. And just taking a look at some of the model wind speeds, we're going to be seeing those gusting pretty well into the afternoon, getting close to 30 miles per hour and then quickly higher than that. And I think this model is sort of underdoing some of those wind gusts. So just plan on tying down the garbage can and the lid and make sure that's secured quite well. And just know that there could be a couple branches coming down and potentially a power outage as a result of that. So certainly things we'll be watching as that system continues to develop and pass over the area. But the first thing we're going to get is the rain, and those winds should remain quite calm tonight. We'll dip to 38 degrees before those temperatures shoot up, and they're going to start warming up in the middle of the night. They're not going to wait till daybreak to start inching towards that 65-degree mark. So by the time we get to 7 a.m., we're already talking to be back in the mid 40s, upper 50s by noontime, and then those mid 60s for the afternoon. Again, the record is 68. It's not out of the question, but right now we're looking at 65 for the high. Mid 40s for Friday as those temperatures start to step down, and then into Saturday, the coldest of the whole bunch. We start the day at 27, we end the day at 39. We do get some sunshine there, and that's the most typical February day that we have of this whole forecast because those temperatures come right back up. We're talking mid to upper 40s Sunday and Monday, 50-degree temperatures for Valentine's Day and Wednesday of next week.